Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Chatting Blues. Before we get into tonight's episode, could you hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, and leave a comment in the comment section. And how's everyone feeling, man? I'm still buzzing from Monday night. I've got to be honest. I literally haven't stopped watching content. Do you know what I mean? I've watched the highlights about I don't know, about 50 times. There's been there was that many people at the game. I'm not just talking about Beckham and Tom Brady and that, but like I've just been watching podcast after podcast, and an amazing performance from Blues. Like, to be fair, like I was, I done a stream, didn't I, before the game, and I was just really nervous. And when I got to the game, when I got around the ground about 5 o'clock, and my nerves just settled. Do you know what I mean? And I just really enjoyed the night, the whole night. Everything went to plan. We played them off the park. The kind of the atmosphere of not seeing that down the Blues I can't remember the last time I've seen it like that down the Blues. I really can't. Do you know what I mean? I miss the Premier games, the Premier kind of when we was in the Premier for certain reasons. So that was probably up there with atmospheres and how the whole night played out. Do you know what I mean? It was unbelievable, man, and well done, Blues, and well done to Chris Davis. Not a lot of people are talking about Chris Davis, but you got the formation, the tactics spot on. Do you know what I mean? And we came away with a 3-1 win, which moves us up to second in the league, joint with Wrexham with a game in hand. We will look at the league table. We now go to Rotherham on Saturday. I'm going to this game. I'm really lucky that my pal got me a ticket for this game, and it will be my second away game. And Rotherham are kind of like one of them teams, man. We just seem to always struggle against. But look, it's a different Blues, man. It's a different Blues. And we're going to look at a few things. Just going to be a chilled one, guys. We're going to go for probably about an hour. I was going to get a guest on, like I did for the Wrexham game, but I completely forgot, man. But I will start doing that. So let me just get into some comments first, and then we'll look at a few bits. Hope everyone's doing well anyway. Calvin, you're right, Calvin. Calvin saying, hello, Nick. Are you still buzzing about Monday's game? And it's going to happen again and again. This is our time now. Up our amazing Blues forever. Blue amazing night Monday. It was just amazing, mate. And I think like whoever got to witness that game was lucky enough to get a ticket. It'll go down as one of the best nights. Like, it was like I didn't get to sample the Carabao Cup, the Carling Cup, when we went on to win that. Like them nights, them at Villa on the night, and West Ham as well. Like, I would have said it would have been up there with that, although I wasn't there. Do you know what I mean? Maybe it wasn't, I don't know, but it was just an amazing night, man. The atmosphere was unreal. Yeah, man, I'm still buzzing, Calvin. You're right, Aquatics. You might not be able to make this stream, not finished work in time. I will tell you now, Rotherham no Blues for. Mate, I'll be buzzing, absolutely buzzing if it was that. Yeah, we've had to come on a little bit early, guys, because we've got something on. So apologies. I did set it for 8 o'clock. So apologies for people what maybe. Well, they won't even know. Well, they say 8 o'clock. They'll jump on, and we've been going 15 minutes. So, but yeah, apologies for adjusting the times. It's literally when I can jump on. I tried to do it on a Thursday and definitely a Sunday. You're right, Lee Burke. How are you, brother? Richard Hebben saying, yes, Nick, Blues are back. Yeah, that's how it feels, Rich, man. It feels like Blues are back, and just quickly again on the atmosphere and the ground. Like, it was like the Blues of old, the St Andrews of old, man. Like, intimidating, loud. Like, I'm really glad that thing happened with James McLean as well, because that's how I remember Blues, man. Do you know what I mean? It's like slagging players off. I believe there was, I don't condone this, but like, I believe that people were throwing points down onto Wrexham fans and that, and it all adds to the atmosphere, and teams will crumble. Do you know what I mean? Them night games at St Andrews, mate, are unreal. Trust me. Lee Harvey, good win on Saturday, right? Lee, you watched it on Sky, didn't you, Lee? And you said it sounded amazing. I'd love to watch the whole game back on Sky. I would. Do you know what I mean? And see all the build up and everything to it, because the build up was amazing. You know, you got to say the Americans are doing things right, man. Lee Burke's going for 4-1 again. I'll take that, Lee Burke, man. You're right, Peter. Are you, brother? Same. Watch content after content. The game was incredible. Yeah, Pete managed to get a ticket. I think you was in the Gilmere Cup, weren't you, Pete? And I think that's the first time you've been for a while, if I'm not mistaken. And like, I talk to Pete quite regularly, and he really enjoyed it. And people haven't been down there for 12 years. Do you know what I mean? Pretty much since we got relegated from the Premier League, we're going back. You know, I'm hearing stories of just people just coming back, and it was so nice. There was that many people at the game who just didn't recognise. You know, there was families, there was kids, just a whole range of fresh faces. Do you know what I mean? And you can tell, like, it's not just people that are jumping on board now. It's Blues fans what just haven't been down for a while. Do you know what I mean? It's just really nice to see, because we couldn't carry on the way we was going on, man. Trust me, it was a chore. It's been a chore to go down the Blues. The last, I don't know how many years. It's been a chore, man. But yeah, I'm really glad you enjoyed it, Pete. Hopefully you can get to a few more. I'm sure you said you was going to another one, didn't you? Yeah, Lee Harvey's saying that. Yes, negative, guys. I haven't seen you for a while, brother. How you doing, Nick? Absolutely brilliant again Monday. Got to say, I'm getting less negative about Blues. Everything to do with the club is getting better and better. Yeah, man. You know, these sponsorship deals and that, like, the owners have talked about getting investment. They talked about it when they first come in, and it kind of goes over my head. Like, I just think, well, you've got to. This is how I feel. I think you've got fucking billions of pounds, like, of your own money to throw that in. That's kind of like my mentality. But you know, they're so smart, and we're seeing it now. We've seen Delta Airlines, who apparently are the biggest airline company on the planet, have invested in us. Nike have invested in us. This was announced yesterday, I think, and again today, undefeated, have give us another 3 years, I believe. I'm not 100% sure on that, but they've definitely invested again. I don't know if I've bookmarked it, because we can have a look at that. But yeah, guys, man, there's nothing to be negative about it. It's just a completely different Blues. Like, it's mind blowing, man. You know, sometimes, like I was saying, man, like, I was really nervous about Monday. I thought, this is the type of game. It's been hyped up that much that we lose. It's just typical Blues. And like I said, Gaz, like, when I got around by the ground, the vibe was so positive that I just thought, we're going to win this. Do you know what I mean? Well, I didn't think we was going to win it. Like, my nerves settled, if that makes sense. They're poor in defence for Rotherham. I'm going to have a look at Rotherham in a minute, Lee. I'm going to have a look at a few bits at Rotherham. I don't know that much about them, and we're going to have a look. We'll go through it together. Evening, Charlie. How are you, brother? Thanks for coming, a member. In fact, I'll do it now, actually. Or I'll wait till 8 o'clock, actually, Charlie. There's something I want to do in terms of members. There is a members join button. It's a join button. I know you were struggling, weren't you, Charlie, last time to find it. Really appreciate it. It's so there's a silver, gold, and a platinum. Like, silver's $2.99 a month. It just goes to helping the running of the channel, basically. Gold's $4.99, and platinum's something ridiculous. I couldn't bring the platinum price down. It just had to stay where it was. But yeah, thanks, Charlie. So if anyone wants to come and member and help the channel out, there is a join button. Yeah, that'd be brilliant. Because like I said on my last stream, I just had to weigh £250 out for another year with StreamYard. Gary saying big up the brilliant owners, the manager and his backroom staff and the players. yeah, just on the backroom staff. Thinking they've brought Tom Huddleston in, haven't they? So really pleased that they've made it swift. They haven't messed around, making it weeks. Literally within 3 days of Ashley Cole going, they've brought Tom Huddleston in. So yeah, man, in all departments, do you know what I mean? Forever Blue saying, hi Nick and fellow Blue News, hope you're all okay. We'll go through a few more comments and then I want to show you a few bits, lads. Guzzy saying, got to say, Blues fans were fantastic too. Amazing, man. The rendition of Keep Right On at the start of the game was amazing, the slow one. And also when Wrexham scored and the whole ground sang Keep Right On. And that was amazing as well. Do you know what I mean? Because you weren't getting that in the previous years. It was like, like the team would score, the opposition would score, and it'd be like, oh, here we go again. Do you know what I mean? So it was just a massive pick-up for the players. And we absolutely dominated them, man. Like, I haven't done a stream since the game. Like, I done one on Tuesday with Jay on the Boy in Blue. Was it Tuesday? Yeah, Tuesday afternoon. We've done a phone-in on the Tuesday afternoon. And we was both just literally buzzing. Do you know what I mean? And I haven't done one on my own channel. So, I don't mind talking about Monday, but we are going to look towards Saturday as well, guys, because that's been and gone now. That's been and gone. Do you know what I mean? We've got to. I think this one's going to be a tough one as well. Rotherham, I do. Got it on Monday. 10 minutes into the game, my son was took ill. Seen by the club doctor and sent to hospital. I'm really sorry to hear that, Forever Blue. Is he okay? Is he? How's he doing now? You're right, BCFC Island. Rotherham sold out. Yeah. I've got. So it sold out ages ago, Lee. That did. I was saying sold out ages ago. It sold out pretty much after about 2 or 3 days. I don't think the Rotherham end sold out though. I'm looking forward to Rotherham. The game. Yeah. Charlie saying Rotherham will be a really tough game in my opinion. Can see a lot of goals in this game. Steve Evans will have them right up for it because there's no pressure on them and it's all on us. But we do have much better players. Yeah. Do you know what I was thinking about this, Charlie? Like, is there any player in League One like that could get into our side? Do you know what I mean? Is there anyone you take out of any of these League One teams and think, right, I'll take him? Say, I mean, off the top of my head, the only one I can think of is Louis Barry. Like, would you take Louis Barry and replace him with, I don't know, Alfie May, for instance? And there isn't, like, do you know what I mean? We're absolutely stacked, mate. Stacked, man. Jerry's saying, hi, Nick, great night against Wrexham. I had 12 too many. Chatting to Jay in the ground. I just bumped into Jay, did Jay? Yeah, I've seen Jay. And no, I didn't see Jay, actually. I did see him, but I didn't speak to him. I seen him, like, where I was sitting, I could see him, basically, but he was a little bit too far away. I bumped into Blue Shadow and a few others, of my members, so it was just really nice, man. The next home game is Peterborough. You're right, Susan. How are you, Bob? Charlie saying, think it goes over everybody's head. We've never seen levels of investment like this. Yeah. This is what I'm saying, Charlie. It's like it's insane. I mean, the Delta Airlines one. Apparently, like Premier League teams would be jealous of it. Do you know what I mean? And the Nike one, I'm not sure about the Nike one, what that involves. But there's other ones as well, ain't there? The Heineken and Pepsi and and this is what they've talked about. But I don't, like I said, I ain't got a clue what they mean by investment. But obviously, that's going to go towards our spending and stuff like that. Pete's saying yes in the cup upper for Peterborough. Yes, you are going the Peterborough game. That's it, innit, Pete? The next home one. Is that on a Saturday, Peterborough? We'll look at the fixtures anyway. I've got a feeling that's on a Tuesday night. I could be wrong. Couple, yeah, you get some moaners in there, Pete. Evening chooser. Hi, you Blue Shadow. Hi, Nick. Apologies, I'm late. Hope you're well. No, you're not late, Bob. I'm early. So yeah, it's 8 o'clock now. Right. So what I'm going to do. So thank you for coming, member Blue Shadow. What I want to just quickly do, guys, is just show you this. I'm really before we get into the Rotherham game, I just want to say a massive thanks to these guys. I literally only just checked it. So these are members who have hit the join button and have become members. So I'm going to go through them all. So you got Peter Falk, who joined 27 days ago as a gold member. Big thank you to Pete. Big thank you to Chris Wintle, who's a silver. Big thank you to Danny Swift. Another big thank you to Keith Hyde. That's who I've seen at the game. I've seen John Wheeler. Seen John in the Ball and Glow. Really good to see you on Monday, John. John's silver member. Big Tone's joined as well. Really glad to have Big Tone on board. He's a silver member. He joined 10 days ago. Blue Shadow joined 4 days ago. Thanks ever so much, Blue Shadow. I will get you as a moderator on this as well. Just got to work out how to do it. So, and Charlie managed to join 4 days ago as well as a silver member. Massive thank you, Charlie. And Chris Donnelly has become a gold member in the last 3 days. So a massive thank you to all of you lot for joining, man, and just helping run the channel. Do you know what I mean? Because it's not cheap, honest to God, and that, but I wouldn't like it just helps the channel basically. Right, let me. Because that was it. What I remember now. Sorry, guys. What I'm going to do at the end of every month, whoever is a member is going to go in a draw. So all them members there, I've just announced, will go in a draw for a shirt, like a kit, and it's going to be this one. I know I did do a post for it, right? I did do a post for it, then completely forgot about it. So this is going to go to a member at the end of this month. This is the Inter Milan. It's an extra large, and what I'll do is one of them wheels, what Jay does, and I'll do one at the end of every month. Okay, but you have to be a member, and you get a chance to win a shirt. So we'll do that at the end of. We'll do it in a few days. Like, what's the date? The 18th. We'll do it towards the end of September. Okay, so yeah, I was weren't I? Emu game saying Tom Huddleston, fantastic passer of the ball. Yeah, he's a really good midfielder, weren't he? So, and I thought all I've heard is good things about him. So it's good to have him on the the coaching staff. Had to go on that's it. You had to go on the laptop, didn't you, Charlie? It's not on my phone at all. Okay, right. Let me just start that. Right then, Rotherham United. Let's see what your man's saying. Or should we have a look at their thingies first? No, let's have a look how they've been getting on first. Hold on, sorry, 1 sec. Let me just share my thingy with you. Let's have a look, man. Right, League One. Where are they? Where are they, man? So Rotherham are down in 17th. They've played 6 games, won 1, drew 3, lost 2. They scored 5 goals, conceded 7. Let's click on them. Right, so look at the fixture list. They might have had some hard games. So let's have a look at the recent ones. So they drew on the 14th, which would have been 4 days ago. So they drew on Saturday. Would it be Saturday, that, guys? Yeah, it would be, wouldn't it? They drew on Saturday 2-2 against Burton, man. The week before that, they drew 1-1 with Charlton away, which isn't a bad result, really. I think this is their only win they've got, and it's home to Huddersfield, which isn't a bad. It's a great result, really. We'll be happy to beat Huddersfield at home, won't we? So they were undefeated in 3. Let's go back a little bit more. They lost 2-1 to Fleetwood in that EFL Cup, 2-0 to Wickham away. They beat Mansfield in the EFL Trophy, and they drew with Bristol Rovers. Right. Okay. So the three unbeaten. Let's have a quick look at some stats, man. Let's get to the table again. Right. Because they're quite high on XG, you know. Look at this XG. So this is expected goals. Look how high they are. They've played 6 games. They're expected to score 10 goals, right? But they've only scored 5. Do you know what I mean? So they're creating big chances. I've seen a stat, actually. Let's see if I can get it up. They've missed a lot of big chances, you know, teams. Okay. So you can see here, like, goals per match. We're top, 2.2 per match. Okay, goals conceded. This is what I wanted. So they're top for expected goals. This is what I wanted to show you guys. I'm probably bigging them up a little bit too much here, but so this is big chances missed. So it's not like they've only scored 5 goals, but they're creating. It looks like their forwards or whoever missing big chances, scoring it over the bar, or the keeper saving them or something. They're top for big chances missed, and it's not a good thingy to be at. But I'm just saying they create a lot of chances, and big chances created. So Huddersfield Town are top with 18 big chances created. Rotherham are second on 18. We're down in 6th with 12. Okay, let me just stop sharing that, because there's something else I want to show you about them, and then we'll come back to the comments. So I want to have a look at the strengths and the weaknesses of Rotherham, because they play a 4-3-1-2, which is pretty much a diamond. So you've got 4 at the back, then you have your sitting defender, and 2 kind of box to box, and then 1 sitting behind the striker and 2 up top. In fact, we'll have a look at how they line up. So this is how they lined up in their last game against Burton. They drew 2-2. I mean, that's poor, really, at home to Burton. So this is how they line up, guys. Because if you remember, they used to always line up with a back 5 with wing backs. So there's you got your back 4. They're in their orange, yeah. And then you've got these 3 here, 3 midfielders. This one here sits, and these 2 sort of a kind of box to box. This is more. I mean, they've got that Clark Harris from Peterborough. He knows where the back of the net is. He got a goal on Saturday. He's probably their most dangerous player. That Nambi's all right as well, and Malik Wilkes. I'm just looking at any others like I kind of recognise. The goalkeeper's meant to be a bit dodgy as well. So let's get some shots at him. Do you know what I mean? Let's get some shots at him, man. 1 sec. Okay. Let's have a look at the strengths and weaknesses of Rotherham. I'll just enlarge this a bit. So the strengths are from attacking set pieces. They're really good from attacking set pieces. They're very strong at that. Like I said, creating scoring chances. This is where what I just showed you about, you know, they're creating scoring chances. Do you know what I mean? They're just missing them. They're obviously a big, strong, physical team, so their aerial duels are very good. They're very strong at defending set pieces. They're also strong at creating chances through individual skill. They're also strong for stealing the ball from the opposition. The weaknesses are keeping possession of the ball. This is where their long ball game comes into it. They're not high on the possession stats. You know, they can't seem to keep hold of the ball. In pre-season, they was playing with a back 5. They was going 5-3-2, and then he changed it when the season kicked off. So he hasn't got that. They haven't really settled down yet, Rotherham. Defending against skillful players, they're weak at. So that's a plus for us. You know, we've got skillful players. You know, again, like I just mentioned, keeping possession of the ball. They can't keep hold of the ball. They're very weak at finishing scoring chances. Hence, again, what I just mentioned. They get caught offside a lot, and they're very weak at defending attacks down the wings. So what do you reckon, man? Do you reckon your man will start Tyler Gardner-Hickman? I mean, would you change a winning side? Guys, would you change a winning side? I'd probably stay with the starting 11. We'll have a look at our starting 11. So the style of play is they control the game in the opposition's half. Whether that means they push up high or whether they're just hoofing balls into our half. I just hope everything ain't going to bypass our two central midfielders in Pake and Iwata. Do you know what I mean? Because they was unreal on Monday. They attempt crosses often. They take a lot of shots, so they're not scared to take a shot. They attack through the middle. They play long balls. It says they're non-aggressive here, and they play the offside trap. Okay, so it's a completely different test. A completely different test, guys. Let me just quickly come to some comments. What do you reckon, man? Do you reckon we're going to be... Let me know if you make any changes first from Monday night. Would you make any changes? Would you potentially bring Samstead in for Tyler Gardner-Hickman? I mean, I thought he done all right. I did, and what a masterstroke bringing Wattery for Leonard, who ain't done nothing wrong. Gary saying great goals from Stansfield and a cracking goal from Iwata. He looks a brilliant player alongside Pike. Yeah, he was like he kind of went under the radar, didn't he, on transfer deadline day, guys? Because the thing was, because everyone was so hyped up in getting Stansfield. I think we signed that at Iwata, something like about 8 o'clock on the night, and the Celtic fans were gutted he got sold. He's meant to be class, and you could see it, man. Him and Pike in that centre midfield were just unreal, mate. Especially in the second half. Calvin Heineck out. Yeah, I'm all right, Cal. Got a bit of a cold, but woke up this morning a little bit bunged up. But I went the sauna, man, and sweated it out. I mean, went to the gym as well. So Blue Shadow still buzzing from the other night. Our fans are amazing, man. Yes, Emza. Yes, lads. What a win. What an atmosphere. I think we will only get better too. Really looking forward to the rest of the season. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Emza. It's freaking like. Do you know on that last stream we was talking about someone had put about St Andrews selling out, and we said it's not St Andrews of old. I said on, I think it was the Boy in Blue on Tuesday afternoon, it felt like the St Andrews of old. Does that make sense? Especially with that James McLean thing happening as well. Not just that as well, just the whole atmosphere. It felt intimidating. Everyone was singing. It wasn't just little areas, and it felt like St Andrews of old. It felt like the ground Alex Ferguson was going on about. My pal even said to me, my pal who's a Villa fan, I seen him the next day, and he said, "You want to stay at that St Andrews, man? It's intimidating." And he watched it on TV. Do you know what I mean? And every fan was impressed with us. We win on Saturday. Davis will do fine in defence, but we will miss Clara and Bielik. Yeah. Gutted about Bielik. That partnership, they look great going forward, which is amazing. I'm saying that about our centre backs. Yeah. Clara was in the final third. Emza, man, it was like dribbling into the final third. We pinned them back so much. So I still expect to see that it's going to be a completely different game than Monday, but I still expect in the coming games to see Clara, picking the ball up and driving forward, which is pretty much what Bielik does as well. I just think we're moving the ball quicker as well. We're finding little gaps. Yeah, man. We always said it's going to click. And it potentially now it's starting to click. Blue Shadow, I reckon Rotherham will be hard, but I see a 3-0 win. Yeah, I'll be happy with that. Emu goes, that Rankine from Wigan was a problem against us, but doubt he would even make our youth to. Yeah, you're going on about potential players. The Reading forward as well looked all right as well, didn't they? No, they wouldn't get in R11, brother. Or Grooving. Yeah, Louis Barry. Louis Barry is probably the only one what comes to my mind, mate. He's okay, Nick. Iron levels dropped, hopefully. Are you going about your son? His iron levels dropped, hopefully, home for Rotherham. You're going Rotherham then, are you? Oh, so you must be in hospital still. Bloody hell. Yeah, man. Lee Burke's going to West Brom versus Plymouth. That's Saturday, isn't it, Lee? Yes, Tone, how are you, brother? I was worried about you, man. You hadn't been on any of my streams, and when you was on Tuesday, you weren't on because it was a massive game, Blues, Wrexham, because you live in Wrexham, just for people what don't know, if they don't know Big Tone. And I was like, where is he, man? Like, and I don't know if you've seen the stream. I was pretty much saying, give him a bell. So, good evening all, where you all been. Big Tone's in the house, been very busy entertaining the Wrexham fans today at golf. I should have charged them. Mate, I bet you're buzzing it, you Tone. Ripping the shit out of them, man. Do you know what I mean? Because they did, man. They I'm not saying they were being big-headed and like there was quite I'm trying to think of the word, man. There was quite that they pretty much thought they was going to turn up at St Andrews and turn us over, basically. Do you know what I mean? Like I know I had a guy on from a Wrexham fan channel, and he wasn't. He was pretty laid back, and he said he'd take a draw, but he still predicted them to win. I said 2-2. I did on my channel. Do you know what I mean? And mate, we absolutely scored them. I've got to be honest. Yeah, you just got in from work, Aquatics. Yeah, but getting there, Big Tone, man. Bet Tony's having a right ball down Wrexham. Cheers, guys. Had all the fun today. Okay, big up, Nick. Yes, John, how are you, brother? I was just mentioning you, mate. Seen you at the game tonight. Good to catch up with you, Nick, and what a match. Brilliant, mate, weren't it? That ball and globe as well. Class in it, John. Like the weather as well, man. The weather, mate, like, I wasn't even expecting it to be a sunny day, mate. I thought it was going to be rainy. And, like, went to the gym in the morning, and then I come out of the gym, and it was just sunny. Do you know? It was like a summer's day, man. It's just like everything went right. Do you know what I mean? When have you ever known that to happen down the Blues, man? But yeah, good to catch up with you, John, man. Near the bottom, the Rotherham game is an Architect Davies versus Dinosaur Evans. Should we see what Evans is saying? 4-0 Blues. Everyone's really confident, man. I don't know whether it's just because of I don't know. I just reckon I can never predict Blues to smash teams. I can't. I don't know. It's not the pessimist in me. I've just been hurt too many times from it all. Like even when we went 1-0 down, I was like, oh, here we go. Because I said to my pal, my Villa pal, I said, have a bet on Blues to lose 3-1, and he put a £5 on it. You know, I had a mad feeling. So Steve Evans makes Birmingham City points prediction and dubs them Galacticos of League One. Birmingham City take on Rotherham United. Is this shared, guys? Yeah, it is, isn't it? Is it shared? Yeah. Right. Steve Evans has his sound Blues summer transfers. So I haven't even read this, so we'll go through it together. Rotherham United boss Steve Evans considers Birmingham City to be the Galacticos of League One after their transfer spend in the summer window. Blues head to the New York Stadium on Saturday 3 p.m, seeking to extend their unbeaten run and continue to set the pace at the top of the division alongside Wrexham, who fouled on Monday night. Rotherham came down. Hold on one second, let me hold it up. Rotherham came down with Blues from the Championship last season, and despite their third-tier pedigree, they've been promoted 4 times in the last 10 years and 3 times since 2018. So we do know that they're very bouncing in and out of the Championship, and I think the fans ain't that happy with the start. Do you know what I mean? They're expected to be up there with us. You know, I expected them to be at least in the top 6. They've begun this season the Evans comparably slowly. They're only 1 win against the other side. The other side relegated Huddersfield Town at the end of August. As Blues prepare to descend on South Yorkshire, Evans has complimented the club's recruitment drive and considers Blues to be huge. He expects Blues to at least go close in accumulating 100 points this league term. Richie Howell's always got about 100 points and that. I mean, potentially. I mean, the odds, if you've seen the odds on Blues to win the league, it's something like 8 to 11. Do you know what I mean? It's fucking mad. I don't know, man. I mean, it goes on to say, I mean it when I say Birmingham City are the Galacticos of League One. Evans told the Yorkshire Post they've spent 20 million in the transfer window and they're paying huge wages. There's been huge investment. I applaud that. For their manager, Chris Davis, 3 Christmases have come at once. They're a huge club. Their side is the first one I've ever seen in League One. Where I've watched them and thought this could be 100 points this season, but we don't want any to come from the Millers. Okay, so he's basically saying he's watched us. He's saying this could potentially. I mean, I would imagine he watched us Monday, yeah, and he's saying we could potentially get up over 100 points. I think that's what he's saying, guys. Do you know what I mean? I think that's what he's. I'll have to watch his interview, man. Is there anything else? There's a couple of other things as well. So big time. Thanks for coming, a member, Tone. Really appreciate it, brother. Yes, M's King, I will talk about it on the chat show. So funny. Wrexham massive got it all ends. Yeah, man. There's loads and loads of comments, guys, man. I'm going to try and get through as many as I can, but the people what are members will definitely get theirs read out, and that's one thing I'll promise. Emu Game saying they ain't going to beat us. Sure, we are. Evans for the win. Time to cash in. Yeah. Well, I have had Blues to win. I'm a bet 2-1. Emu. So you got. I'm probably more. The only thing I'm not confident about is just Rotherham, innit? Like, we just seem to do terrible. And I know I've got to get into my head. It's a completely different Blues. Do you know what I mean? It's like trauma, innit? It's like suffering from trauma. Do you remember last season when we played Rotherham away? And towards the end of the season, I think we had Rowett in charge, and he played Oliver Burke. Oh, mate, it was a shit. Anyone got any doubts on that Farrell in goal? Farrell. You got an about finger. Rotherham, brother. Their goal is meant to be shocking. Difficult cross. He was around. Peacock Farrell. Sorry, yeah. I've got doubts for both of the goalkeepers in terms of shot stopping, Stephen. We're just blessed that they're not going to have that many shots at us. Could he have done better? Potentially, he was fouled, wasn't he? It was a bit of a weak punch out. Do you know what I mean? And he had a couple of shots which he should have saved, and he did save. So I'll probably stick with him for now. Difficult crosses is surrounded. Oh, sorry, I read that. Okay, yeah, put it's all set plays. Yeah, man, they ain't getting chances when they don't have the ball most of the game. Yeah, as long as we can keep the ball, which we should be able to, brother. I just saying that, I was going to say, like, I just don't want to concede an early goal, but we've proved that we can come back from from going a goal down and win games. You know what I mean? We've done it that many times this season. But it'd be nice to go 1-0 up, wouldn't it? You're right, John. John's saying never an easy place to go. That's what I'm saying, John, man. But with every game, I'll get more confident with us. With the possession, the passing, the pressing, all good. But the togetherness, yeah, man, the togetherness. Yeah, it's one thing I haven't mentioned tonight about that togetherness. We've seen it, man. When we were scoring, every player was getting involved. If there was like that scuffle, every player's there. Yeah, man, the togetherness can be massive, John. And these are the types of teams what get promoted. Do you know what I mean? He's the teams what have got this togetherness and this never say die attitude. Possibly the best thing to see, yeah, man. Open play is what matters, not missed chances from set pieces. Yeah, it is quite. I just wanted to show you some stats and that. I wasn't quite like trying to big them up. I was just saying that they do create chances, but look, mate. We could potentially put our second 11 out and go there and win. I think it's just the pessimist in me, brother, of supporting Blues for so long. Do you know what I mean? That I just try not to get carried away. But look, trust me, I'm buzzing about everything, man. Never chance a winning side apart from. Never change a winning side apart from. Yeah. I think Davis comes in obviously for Bielik, and I'll probably I would leave everything the same. I would, man. 4-0 Blues are shite. Yeah, man. Now to worry about. Everyone seems really, everyone seems really positive. I think their first goal was a foul. Yeah. This is what I'm saying. I think it could have been a foul. Someone was saying potentially if that was in the Premier League, that would have VAR would have turned that over. Evening, Mark. You're right, brother. Charlie saying keep same side. Obviously, Bielik's suspension is a big loss, but hopefully Davis can come in and do the job. Yeah, well, I think Davis will be all right. You know, it is a loss because then Bielik and Clara, mate, are just unreal, that partnership. So it will be a bit of a loss, but I think now, like when we see Davis come in, Ben Davis coming in that Walsall game, he'd only been at the club a few days. Do you know what I mean? So he hadn't had enough training sessions to know how we play. I think Chris Davis mentioned it in his pre-match that he's been around the group long enough now to know what's expected of him. So he's going to come in and he's going to know what's expected and how we play. So I don't think it's a massive loss. And it's only one game as well, isn't it, Charlie? So at least it's not 3 games. We'll be wild if we win the next game also. We'll be the only unbeaten team in the league. Yeah. We was 100-1 to go unbeaten all season, weren't we? No change in the side, bar Davis, yeah. Sousa says, I think we can all agree. What's a brilliant signing, man. Yeah, Celtic fans are wounded, brother. Maybe bring wingers and Dykes on at 60 minutes to pound them in the box. Yeah, potentially. I mean, that's what he done. He done when we went down to 10 men, didn't he? I don't know if he brought Dykes on. Did he bring Dykes on just before Bielik got sent off? But I thought Dykes done all right, you know, Ems, when he come on. Big Time saying, I just listened to the Evans interview. He's praising us to the hilt, especially our fans. Massive club and massive fans, fair play. Yeah. Well, he's caused a bit of uproar, isn't he? I mean, I haven't even listened to his interviews. I've just keep hearing that on podcasts that he's a bit of, he's a bit controversial. Which is all right, man. It's like a thing, innit? You know, like Warnock and that, man. I love Warnock, I did. I mean, I haven't really listened to this Rotherham gaffer, to be fair, to give give a comment on him in terms of what he's been up to. I know he's been moaning and all that after games or something like that. Yeah, Ben Davies is the only change. Keep the same team. We win 3 or more now. Can't believe how everyone. Well, I can believe it. I wouldn't change the squad. Hickman play. Yeah. We'll keep Hickman, I would guess. Yeah, you wouldn't change it either, Blue Shadow. No, because we need to use the wings, and Sam said he's a defensive wing back. Yeah, Defo was St Andrews of old Monday. We still turn it up a notch though. We still can turn it up a notch though. Yeah, man. Pete saying I can see Leonard starting rotation. Should we have a look at the fixtures in a minute? So I've got an idea who we got in the next few games, but we'll have a refresh. Rotation, Pete saying, put Pakin in Water, but Pakin and Water clearly the best. I can see Dykes playing too. Do Stansfield and May up top with rotation, and Davis starts for Bealey. Yeah. So what's everyone think of? I mean, he had to do it, didn't he? He had to put Stansfield up top and May in that 10. I thought it worked, man. I thought May done pretty much everything what a number 10 does. Do you know what I mean? He had a few shots on goal. Weren't it May shot on goal? Was it May shot on goal? What the keeper parried and then Stansfield ran in and got the equaliser? I'm sure it was. I think that's only going to get better as well. It's not going to drop May. And also Williamson out on the right as well, coming Nara, was just genius, man. Do you know what I mean? Because when the team sheet come out, I just got in the ground and I was like, no, why Tyler Gardner-Hickman starting? Because I was expecting Samstead and I was expecting Leonard to start. Do you know what I mean? And I was like, fucking hell. But it's one of them, isn't it? Like you just trust what he does, man. Should never change winning team unless they're injured. Yeah, man. Clara's man of the match on Monday. Yeah. I mean, it was really difficult to pick a man of the match, wasn't it, Emza? Like Clara was unreal. Cochrane was class, man. That assist, you could go through the whole team. Do you know what I mean? Same man of the match. Like I know what you're saying. I don't know, man. I don't know who I'll give it to. I mean, well, Stansfield got man of the match, Sky man of the match, because he got the 2 goals. But if you wasn't going to give it Stansfield, yeah, probably Clara or Cochrane or something. Yeah, man. Agree, Clara's immense. Brilliant signing, man. It's one of the best defenders, central defenders we've signed for a long time. You can just tell, man. You can just tell it when a player's good. Yeah, he's awesome. Mark saying, what a signing, man. Unless Davis moves Stansfield to the right, I don't see Samstead starting. Yeah, man. The thing is, like, I just listened to Chris Davis's pre-match, and he said he's watched every Rotherham game. Do you know what I mean? And the thing is, like, he probably watched every Wrexham game, and like just little tweaks here and there for the opposition. Do you know what I mean? Pretty much go about the way we play, but these little tweaks to counter the opposition, their strengths. Do you know what I mean? Really intelligent manager, man. Yeah, top signings and much needed at the back. Clara was everywhere. He's an amazing player. I can't believe we got him. Yeah, man. One of our best signings. I think the Wrexham players would have been sent off. Maybe Bealey wouldn't have got carded because he was only sticking up for Cochrane. Yeah, but the thing is, I'm just glad they all got involved, because if it was last season or season before, they'd have left them to it. There would have been none of that. It's someone mentioned it. I think it might have been Gary mentioned it. The togetherness, man. Do you know what I mean? This is what gets a team promoted. And you know, although we lost Bealey with a second yellow, it's the togetherness and what that gets teams up, man. Yeah, Gaz agrees. It's class, man. Yeah, nice one, Emu. Get yourself a point for the weekend. Yeah, thanks ever so much, brother, for that. There is a super thanks like what Emu Games has done. What you can I think you can donate as little or as much as you can, and it just goes towards helping the channel. There's a button somewhere, but really appreciate that, brother. Yes, Richie Al's in the building, man. You're joining late, brother. Where you been, work? Evening all, how's everyone doing? Amazing, brother. Can't believe Monday. Everyone's still buzzing from it, mate. Everyone's still buzzing from Monday. Trust me. Thank you, Blue Shadow. That's a super sticker, that is. Super sticker and super thanks or something. Yeah, man. Nice one, guys. Really appreciate it, man. Nick, I told you we'd smash them. Yeah, you did, Rich. Yeah, it's not that it's not that I don't know if you've just joined late. It's not that I don't believe. Like, there's not a player. Just to quickly recap, there's not a player in League One who could get in our side. What I'm saying is it's supporting the Blues for so long that has made me be not so like we're gonna fucking. I know you're completely opposite to me, Rich. Like, I'm not negative or anything. I'm just like. I know Blues, man. Blues just fuck things up. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, maybe I do have to just start believing. I think we get these next few games out. We'll have a look at the fixtures in a bit, man. Yeah, everyone's saying all right to Rich, man. You've been working, Rich. Wrexham fans are too big for the boots, brother. They're not used to losing, man. Yeah, they're not, man. Because you think about it, they've had 4 seasons. Is it 4? It's 3 or 4 seasons of pretty much winning, and that they got schooled. You know, they've lost very. They haven't lost a lot of games in 3 or 4 years. Is what I'm trying to say. And Blues have lost the majority of their games. And yeah, man, it was lovely. Richie saying, love seeing your daughter on Jay's channel. Hope she loved the game. Bless her. Yeah. Was she on the I haven't even watched Jay's what do you call them when they go to the game and they film themselves? Vlogs or something like that. I haven't even seen that. I'll have to watch that. Yeah, because I've seen Blue Shadow and her daughter outside the at half time, you know, Rich. It was having a fag outside. It was 1-1 and I was a bit nervous wearing a Blue Shadow. So I said I'll take it. I said I'd take a 1-1. This is what Blues do to you, man. People have been going down for years. No, man. But listen, what I've seen this season, we look just different class, man. We just look different class. Yeah. This is what I'm saying, Rich, man. I want to see a clean sheet as well. I do, man, because I like that we can come back from 1-0 down. Do you know what I mean? That's something we've never been able to do, you know, over the past few years, have we? So that's massive. But let's get a clean sheet. Yeah, she did. We both love meeting Jay and Nick. Have to catch up sometime, some other time, Rich. It showed with the players and the fans and the managers. It was written all over their faces. Yeah, man. And in front of the cameras as well, aquatics. That's fantastic. Yeah. Well, let me start that a minute. I just want to share something with us. Fuck mob. Right. Let's have a look at something, guys. Let's have a look at our fixtures, man. Because this was the bulk of fixtures I wasn't worried about. I remember doing a stream before we kicked the season off and saying potentially this is going to be a difficult period. And I included Wrexham in that. So we go to Rotherham Saturday. I mean, I've predicted 2-1. Get your prediction. We're going to finish off in a bit. Get your predictions, guys, in the comments, man. Go with your head. Go with your head, not your heart. Go with your head. What's the score going to be on Saturday? Do you know what I mean? I'm going to go for Rotherham 1, Blues 2. I think Rotherham will score first and we'll come back and win it. So, and then we've got a week off. Okay, we've got a week off then. Then we're back at St Andrews. So, yeah, Pete, it's on a Saturday, man. I'll have to link up with you and have a drink with you or something. Folks going to that game. Hopefully Jay have the day off work as well. So yeah, so we've got Rotherham Saturday. Following Saturday, we're at home to Peterborough. Yeah, and then we are back at home again on the Tuesday, 1st of October, Huddersfield. Tough game, but do you know what? I'm not scared of any team at home. I'm really not. I'm not, mate. Like, no, I'm not, man. And these are probably two of the harder fixtures, would you say? Peterborough, seasoned League One team, always in and around the playoffs, and Huddersfield, one of the favourites to bounce back up. I think we can win both of them. Charlton's a tough game away from home. I went to Charlton when we, I can't remember I think we won 1-0 or 1-2-1. Jude Bellingham scored. I went with Paul and Daz and that man and Shay. That was in 2019, I think it was. That was a great day. It's a good and away day, that is, you know, guys. Charlton. That's on the 5th of October. And then we got straight bounced back into the middle of the week, Tuesday the 8th. Shrewsbury away. Shrewsbury have started off terrible. That's in that EFL trophy thing. So we can see some of our other players, man. Hopefully we'll see some more of that Yokohama, Samstead, you know, one or two others where are not getting proper game time. I didn't even know Keisha Anderson came on, you know, until the day after. Keisha Anderson come off the bench, didn't he? And then we've got Cambridge at home and Lincoln away. Lincoln away could be a tough one. Do you know what I mean? Getting all bunged up now, man. Rotherham Saturday will be a hard match. Richie's saying, yeah. Well, I'm going to go. We've been coming on for an hour, guys. Thanks ever so much for the support. There's 87 people watching. Can you just do me a massive favour? Just hit the like button. Obviously, if you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe bell. We'll do a stream on Sunday, a Sunday afternoon one, a chilled one, where we'll look at the game. I mean, I'm going to the game, so I'll probably... It's really difficult to analyse a game when you're at the game. Do you know what I mean? But I will come on the Sunday afternoon and we'll do a live and we'll just have a chilled one and go through some stats and we'll have a little chat and that. What's Charlie saying? That Steve Evans interview was pretty fair. He was at the game on Monday night and has praised us a lot. Yeah, I'll have to watch it. I'll have to watch it after this, Charlie. I've got the Arsenal game on at the moment. Yeah, negative Gaz hopes he's all right. Yeah, he's all right. Negative is. He's buzzing. He's probably more positive than me. No, I'm not negative. I'm just wary, man. I'm just wary. I'm fine, thanks, Rich. Been away. Hope you're doing okay, chap. Yeah, man. That's good. Right, let's have a look. Let me have a scan through. What's Lee Harvey saying? Lee be back in training. Oh yeah, Lee Buchanan. Good point. Lee Harvey, man. Lee Buchanan's back in training, and Dion's a little way behind him. So that's good. We've got Buchanan back because I potentially earmarked that EFL game for Buchanan to come back, or maybe get some under 21 minutes. And Dion's just a little way off him. So any more injuries? Luke Harris is Luke Harris and Thingy as well, isn't there? Luke Harris is quite a way off. And who was the other one, guys? There was another one, man. I can't think of it. We've got that many players. There's another one that's quite a way off. Only got injured a few weeks ago. 2-1 win, hate the fella saying, no problem. Yeah, well, I just said 2-1. Have you got a Village shirt? I've run out of toilet roll. Yeah, man. Do you know what's mad? Like, honest to God, like, Villa played their first game in Europe last night. Was it last night, wasn't it? No, Tuesday night, weren't it? Tuesday night. And Blues Wrexham got more coverage than their game. Do you know what I mean? So, it's mad. We're proper on the rise, man. And they know it as well. We could be back in the Premier League in potentially two seasons, man. Do you know what I mean? this time in 2 years' time, we could be in the Premier League. I think it'll probably take maybe 3 or 4 seasons. But the ambition of these owners, mate, is just different level. Do you know what I mean? This ain't going to be a team that's messing around in the Championship. We're going Premier League, trust me. Rabbit and Chris Davis shouldn't be mentioned in the same. Yeah, but no. I know, brother. Also, needs to start for me. Yeah, I don't know. I'd stick with Bailey just for. I'd stick with Bailey for the time being, Rich. I would. You know, if he messes up again in the next couple of games, and maybe also. I mean, there's a reason why he's choosing Bailey. Do you know what I mean? If he thought Allsop was better, he'd be picking him. And this is the thing, because we've had so shit managers, we're saying, oh, he needs to play he needs to play. Like I'm just like, whoever he chooses, sound like I'm going with it. Do you know what I mean? And the thing with Chris Davis as well, I love an animated manager. What's up and down the touchline, he's kicking every ball. My pal sits in that paddock, and he said, honest to God, he's non-stop. It's like he's playing the match. He's kicking, he's shouting, bawling, cheering. You know, and that's what you need, innit, man? You're right, Stephen. With the best squad in the league, won by a mile. Fair enough. We've spent some money, but we've spent it well. Yeah, definitely spent it well, man. Shout out to the recruitment this season. Has been amazing. It has, man. It's been amazing, the recruitment. Big Tone had a few terrible days, done a few stupid things, but had lots of pressure on myself, and the court popped. Yeah, it's one of them, Tone, man. It's life, man. There's ups and downs in life, brother. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes, like, we just my mental health can go right downhill, you know. And I know you're the same, Tone, and I either retreat, like isolate, or I do mad things. Do you know what I mean? Do stupid things, what I regret. It's been all right, to be fair. Last I don't know, 3 or 4 months. The court popped. I've been chatting to Jay, and we'll explain on the chat on the phone. But I'm back. I'm feeling great. That's good. That's good to hear, Tone, man. I was genuinely worried about you, man. I thought something had happened to you. I did. Yeah, man. Right, I agree with Rich. I don't trust the young lad in goal. That's probably the only thing that lets our bullet. Yeah, well, this is what I said, guys, about the goalkeepers. I said this about. I mean, we only paid cheap for them. They're not great shot stoppers, man, and they're proving it. Even if you got thingy all soppy, I guarantee he'll mess up as well. It's just lucky that we're having so much of the ball, and we're not getting that many shots on goal. That then, you know, they're already making mistakes, and we're not even under much pressure. Do you know what I mean? We need to. If we do get promoted, well, when we get promoted to the Championship, we definitely need to invest in a goalkeeper, a good goalkeeper. Yeah, Susan's pleased. Agreed, Daz won't change a winning team. So yeah, this is it. It won't change the winning team. Right, guys, just over an hour now. Yeah, Susan, thanks for everyone for the messages. Helped me to beat the Devils. Yeah, you're back on the Facebook group as well, ain't you, Tone? Blue Shadow saying glad you're okay. Right, there's loads and loads of comments, guys, man. Thanks for all the comments, man, and the support and that. There's loads, man. I'd be here all night. This is what I'm saying. If people become members, then they automatically go to the top. Like Tones, look, I agree, Susan. I just felt I let no, you didn't let anyone down, Tone, man. Of course you didn't, brother. It's life, man. Like, you know, just, mate, I've done some daft things in my life. Trust me. People that know me personally know, man. Do you know what I mean? I missed all the Premier League days for being stupid and silly. Do you know what I mean? Getting locked up. Tone. I never seen Blues play in the Premier League, brother. Down to stupidness. So it is what it is, man. You live and learn, don't you? Do you know what I mean? You live and learn, man. You're right. Evening, Nick. We was the only team, to not score against Rotherham last season, but I think this team will whip their asses 2-0. Yeah, I hope so. Well, yeah, I think we will. We were the only team that didn't score. Let me just scan through. Pete, I think Davis will always change and winning. Will always change and winning team. Yeah, well, I know what you mean about that, Pete. He's very. If he thinks that, all right, take for instance, if he thinks Samstead would be a better fit against Rotherham, he'll change him. I think that's what you're trying to say. Is, he's not just going to stick with the same squad just because we won. He will pick the team for the occasion. Yeah, absolutely no room for sentiment. Yeah, there isn't, man. He don't care. He's lethal. So potentially there could be changes, but because Tyler Gardner-Hickman's more physical, and obviously Rotherham are big players. I think we'll see. I don't think we'll see changes Saturday, but I get what you're saying. Yeah, we will. That's what he's like. Paking what a brilliant. We'd like to see more of Yoka. Yeah, you really like Yoka. I think we'll see. I think we'll see more of him in that Bristol Street Motors. I don't think he trusts him just yet. And Hansen hasn't stood out, but I thought Hansen was going to be a player what picked the ball up on the left and just ran at players. He seems to have had a little bit of a different role where he's just staying out wide and keeping us in possession. He's sort of like he'll pretend to go on a run and then lay back to. He got me a bit annoyed the first couple of games. So I was thinking, run at your man, and he'll lay it back to Cochrane. And and what we're seeing now is Cochrane getting balls into the box. But I think Hansen will get better anyway as we go along. Yoka, he'll be class anyway. He's only 20, that Yoka. So we'll see more of him in the Bristol Street Motors. Yeah, it was my shot, weren't it? What he parried. Charlie saying, think he started TGH because of his physicality up against McLean. Yeah. And he had a great game, in my opinion. McLean couldn't do anything with him. Yeah, we did, man. I think that's why he done it as well, Charlie. Like, I didn't even think of that. I didn't even think of McLean up against. Because I thought Samstead, because Samstead's quite slight, isn't he? And TGH is more of a he's bigger. Do you know, he's 6'2", and more physical. So really good tactical change. And like I say, I think he'll start because of how physical Rotherham players are. Okay, Mark saying, love the fact that we can make changes and the quality stays so high. I've followed Blues for 48 years and I can't remember it ever been such a strong squad. I can't, Mark. I really can't, brother. I can't. The squad is stacked, right, with quality, especially for this division, even like Championship. And I can't remember personally the feel good factor around Blues. It's never been like this. I don't know. Has anyone else felt this excited and it just everything seems to be going well on and off the field? I can't remember it being this. I mean, I can't talk about the Premier League days, but I remember watching on Match of the Day on the nights, and the ground weren't even full. I remember seeing empty seats, not loads of empty seats, but I mean, I could imagine the 2002 getting into the Premier League when against Norwich in the final. I can imagine that season being hyped up and getting into the Premier, and then we beat Villa, done the double over Villa, didn't we, in the 2003, 2004. Can imagine them seasons being good, but is it like? I think this is on a different scale. Sam said at right back, Ben Davies on the left, central defender. Just see what happens. Yeah. We'll just trust in what he's saying, man. Yeah, he's been grafting, Richie has. Big Tone. I had a silly tenner on Blues today, unbeaten all season. It's 50 to 1 now, isn't it? It was 100 to 1 at the start of the season, you know, Tone. Never usually bet on football. Just golf and boxing, but hey, yeah, it's worth a tenner, isn't it? 500 quid, that is. Do you know what I mean? Right, predictions, man. 4-1, Emu Games is saying. Sue saying 2-0 Blues. Chris Wintle saying 2-0 Blues. Blue Shadow would sum it up and say you're weary, Nick, of going into games, and that's all right. Always good to feel that way. Yeah, man. 3-1 Blues, Big Tone saying. Evening, Nick. We was the only team not to score. Oh, I read that, didn't I? Charlie's going for 2-0 Blues. I'm the same, Nick. Yeah, John's followed the Blues for all my life and keep thinking we're going to fuck up. It's just the Blues thing, innit? It is, brother, man. It is, man. I mean, it's lovely to have all these fans back, but they're so positive, isn't they, John? That you're like, bloody hell. Like, how can you predict us Blues to win 4-0? I don't think I've ever predicted Blues to win 4-0, ain't, John? Do you know what I mean? 2-1, Chooser's saying. Yeah, well, I said 2-1. Richie's saying 2-0. Mark's saying 2-0 tomorrow. 2-0 Saturday, sorry. Quatix is saying 4-0. You got the Wrexham score right, did you, brother? 3-1. Yeah. A lot of people said 3-1, didn't they? I said 2-2. I said 2-2, and then I said to someone else. I said to my pal, his sports fella. I said get a fiver on Wrexham to win 3-1. Chris Davis and Barry Fry will be fine. Yeah, I'll watch it. Blue Shadow. You're right, Stuart. It's a mindset thing, I think, Nick. With all the changes in the club, squad, etc., it's hard for us Blue Noses to keep up. And believe this ain't the Blues of old. My old man said Blues will break your heart. Yeah, our old man said that. What was his phrase he used to say? It's the hope that kills you, or something like that, he said to me. No, our hearts are healing. Yeah, man, it'd just be great to have, like, I don't know, three really good seasons, you know, where we, like, it's like, go up this season, even if, like, we don't go up next season. So if we went up this season, lads, yeah, and then, like, next season, like, I don't know, maybe top 6 and got to Wembley or something like that, and then the season after we go up. Imagine them 3 seasons, man. That's what I'm saying about people need to get a season ticket early next season. And also as well, they do the thingy half season tickets in the December, I think, or the January. So that they'll sell out. I think we can only sell another 2,000 or something, and then that's it. They'll go though. It's going to be difficult. I think we're going to sell out pretty much every game either. Anyway, John saying 2-0 Blues, clean sheet. Yeah, so clean sheet, John, man. Yeah, Buchanan's back in training. Ems is saying no more games. He's 7-0. Ems is saying 7-0, man. Yeah, Ems that right. 100 points, Rich, man. 112 Aquatics, he's saying. Right, I've seen 2 7-0s in my life so far. There was Millwall, weren't there? What was the other one? Was that Millwall? Was it Millwall? What was that, 6-0? There's loads of comments, guys. I mean, if I was to go through them all, I'd be here all night. And it's not that I don't enjoy interacting with you and just chilling and talking about blues. It's I've got to eat and stuff. Great show again, Nick. Stay safe and take care. Chat. Yeah, we'll do something Sunday anyway, guys, man. Stoke away was one of them. Emu saying. Let me have a look. Charlie Laird had that boot. Oh, that was it, Laird. I couldn't think. I knew it was an important player, Charlie. Laird, man, he's going to be out for. He had that boot on, didn't he? Yeah. I think Laird will be out for a couple of months either. Because he's fingy anyway, isn't he? Barry Fry bringing his boots. He's injury prone anyway, but I don't think that was down to the injuries he's had in the past. I just think it was a bad challenge. Blue Shadow saying, think most managers hold us in high regard. Everyone's talking about us now. It's just like, you know, I haven't even talked about the Hollywood Beckham and Gary Neville, and there was just fucking loads of people at that game. Do you know what I mean? It was just weird. It was really weird, man, and great at the same time. Do you know what I mean? We got back to back. Emza saying, "Yeah, man. Yeah, man." So I'm just going to scan through to see if there's any members. But I've left comments. Hi Keith, I thought he was getting discharged today, or did I read it wrong? Is that Keith Harborn? Tone saying, Blue Shadow, thanks. Hope you're well. I even put my singing on the Facebook with my pics. Must be brave. I'll have to check that out, brother. Yeah, good night, Bob. Yeah, man. 3-1 Mark Futural saying 3-1 Blues. Night all, stay safe. Nice. Good night, BCFC Island. What time is it? 9 o'clock, man. We have a gaffer and Postecoglou is missing his number 2, saying some Spurs fans. Yeah, man, I've heard that as well, Chris. Missing his number 2, big Chrissy Davis, man. Thanks, Blue Shadow. 2-1. Bano saying. Stephen Carter saying 4-0 Blues. Nick, great stuff, mate. Keep right on. Emu Games, I was going to go 4-0, but we always concede, so he's going to go 4-1. Yeah, it is Keith Harborn. That, if you can, guys, well, because I keep forgetting to say this, just hit the like button if you can. And if you're not already subscribed, hit the subscribe bell. That was a plan, change of plan. So you're back in hospital, brother. Nighthead won't want to pay the Chinese if we take another 2 years to get to the Prem. I think it will be 3 years, and they have to pay them 10. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, Millwall 6-0. Yeah, Stoke away 7-0. Yeah, man. I can't remember that one off the top of it. My memory's shocking, though. Shocking, mate. Yeah, man, there's just loads of comments, guys. Right, Gareth, because of how big and physical Rotherham are, this would be my starting 11. So, Peacock Farrell, Cochrane, Clara Davis, Gardner Hickman, Iwata Pike, Stansfield on the left, Williamson in the middle, Anderson on the right, and Dykes. Big shout, that, brother, to drop. I'll get you thinking. It's a big shout to drop mine. But I do get you thinking. And the thing is, someone mentioned it earlier, like he wouldn't be, Chris Davis wouldn't be afraid to do that. Do you know what I mean? We just have to trust in him. Night, Susan. Yeah, Night Aquatics. Thanks, guys. Yeah, just chill out in the comments now, guys, because I don't like leaving comments up. Yes, Nick, back in the QA. Oh, bloody hell, Keith, man. You're having a nightmare. You're having a nightmare, yeah, aren't you, brother? What are you backing for now, man? I hope you get better anyway, brother. Yes, there's a different aura around the club. The owners are bringing in so much money to the club. It's insane, yeah, man. We're in for a big ride, guys, man. This is a new Blues, trust me. This is a new era. Do you know what I mean? I need to get used to it as well and start predicting more 5-0 Blues and that. Now, listen, it's been lovely, man. It's been going for an hour and 20 minutes. If you are watching on replay, still leave a comment, because I do go back and read them. And again, if you can, and help the channel out, become a member, join member. I think it's $2.99 a month, and just goes to all helping the channel out and everything. I'll see you all Sunday, man. Have a great weekend and keep right on.